Alright, so, welcome everybody. This is a bit of a channel update for all my channels on YouTube, BitChute, which by the way you should be subscribing to. Maybe Parler, I don't know. Instagram, and other media channels, but if I get around time to do it. So what are we talking about today is what I'm going to be doing for the future down the road for this channel, for these channels, for my Conley Bro Productions. Considering Halloween is just around the corner, I want to do some Halloween-themed videos, talking about my favorite horror movies, my favorite horror games, my top 10 favorite horror monsters, my top 10 favorite horror heroines and heroes, my love of horror too. I do like horror. Like a lot of people. There are some horror things I have not seen, but there are some things I'm interested in that genre because it is a pretty good genre to get into and understand filmmaking. Yeah, I'm being a narcissist there and looking at the top of my head real quick. Yeah, I've been this week, the 12 weeks I've been doing my training has been kind of just not been friendly to me, so I've been kind of like exhausted and just burnt out. So on top of that, I want to do some reviews of some games. Some of them are going to be my review of the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, but I also want to talk about mostly Resident Evil 7 and just a brief example. I want to talk about where Capcom is going with the franchise and just things I like and things I just absolutely disapprove of, and just some things I just think they should not be going into, like, for that matter. So, but it's not going to be talking about just that. I'm also going to be talking about, minus Capcom's nonsense. I'm going to be talking about other horror games too that I think are pretty damn good. Others down the road, and I might extend this Halloween thing into November because there's nothing really except for Thanksgiving, and that's it. And it's like, oh, now it's time for Christmas. It's like, no, we're entering the month of Halloween, so let's keep it in the month of Halloween. I'm sorry, and by the way, Halloween's not canceled. No, fuck you. Halloween is never going to be canceled. I'm tired of people canceling things because of the C virus. You know, if this was like the Resident Evil 6 C virus, I would be concerned. But considering it is just a minor cold that that has affected, people with already ailments, yeah. But then again, I'm not getting into that, and I know YouTube's not going like, cancel him, I tell you. No, what are we going to talk about though? I do want to discuss my favorite horror games and why I like them, like kind of like in the sense of like a Nakey Jakey video where he discusses horror in video games. Me, it's just going to be discussing the horror games that I do like and why you should play them too as well, and just my thoughts on it. So yeah, that's going to be one thing. I also want to do another couple of videos that are not political or talking about social commentary stuff as much, because honestly I'm getting tired of it and it's just so much to discuss and talk about. I do want to talk about other things too besides that and actually make good quality videos for everybody. I want to start building the channel up. I do want to talk about a little bit about what in the... What, then let's hear that. Okay. I was looking at something. No, I do want to talk about, like, other games and other things, too, movies as well, because, honestly, I do want to talk about that. and also make shorts and skits, too. I mean, I'm not going to just do reviews. I'm not going to be, like, another internet review with a pompous, with a review that some people may like and some people may not like. Opinions are fine, but I want to try making things that I do enjoy. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is why it's called Conley Bros Production, where you see a little bit more things going on rather than me talking to the camera, talking about political things. And basically, I didn't want to be like another Sargon of Akkad or like Razor Fist or what's his name? Stixon Hammer 666. Am I correct on that? Styx Hexen Hammer 666. That's his name. yeah, I'm going to be talking about other things too, and discussing things I like, movies I like, games I like, TV shows I like, and horror things too, because we're entering Halloween right about now, so might as well talk about that. Yes, it's going to be a Resident Evil kind of year, but like I'm going to do some Silent Hill in there as well, because why not? We got to talk about that shit, because Resident Evil 7. My long and short of it will be like, look, I am going to talk about Resident Evil 7. I'm not really excited to replay that game because it's just, I just don't find, I'm not a big fan of it, but then again, I need to discuss why I don't like about it and give you details on why, because there are some things I just do not like about that game and find to be just generic, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let me see what else we're going to talk about here on this channel too. I am going to try to do like more skit stuff. I want to try to make shorts. I want to try to expand upon it, because I feel like the internet is kind of like, again, like how Doug Walker saw it before he became kind of the sorry you feel that way guy. Which, by the way, if you've never read the Channel Awesome, Change the Channel, Channel Not So Awesome document that came out recently, a couple of years ago, it really was, there was a lot of shit going on there, and especially how he apologized to Alyssa. And then again, there's a lot going on between then, and it's not just like Doug's fault. There was a lot of, hints and allegations from everybody else, but then again, it's one of those things I kind of like. It's a shame though too, because I like Doug Walker, but Doug Walker, there's some things in there he did that I kind of disapprove of, like feed your crew. Like when I was making my movie, like my little short movie, like my 5-minute movie. Thank you, Temple, for your wonderful assignments there. I know I should get over it, but I can't. And they're getting what they deserved anyhow. So, I fed my crew. I made sure that, like, look, we film, we do the best we can, we film, and I'm somebody who didn't work with the script, but at least I fed my crew, because you have to feed your crew. You have to give people food when they're working. It's even though if you're doing something for fun, it's like, it is still work, You're not getting paid, but at least get some people some food. Like, I've worked on, like, modeling gigs that, like, I got fed. You gotta feed people. You have to give people food, to work. And that's, like, one of the things that pissed me off. And also fill out, like, permits and stuff like that. And again, the insurance stuff too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please read the document. And also, like, don't waste people's time too, like, and help people out. So yeah, and that's the end of that, because I can go on about Doug Walker and the whole things that went on behind the scenes, especially with the Jew Walker thing, which I was like, Jew Walker, excuse me. Whoops. No, Jew Wario thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about with that, let's just say they're, Hollywood's not the only one that kept secrets. Let me put it that way. But no, I do want to talk about other things too. I mean, I have like a wall of video games up there I really do want to talk about, and things I want to talk about in general about gaming and the history of, not like, just gaming in general, talking about different movies and stuff like that, and different, like, things as well. Favorite franchises and stuff like that. I'm also looking to see what other I have things up here. I also talk about like the way video games are going nowadays and the way things are. But also do Let's Plays. I mean, I know Let's Plays are kind of like a dying like format for video discussion, but I like I still like it. I still like sitting down watching somebody play a video game and commenting on it and kind of giving their 2 cents. I mean, I still like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and as well as PewDiePie. But I also kind of like the other guys too. Like, it's just the shininess of my hair. Never mind. What's his face? The Rad Brad and all that stuff, and all those guys, because I like. Again, it's something, it's kind of like and let me translate that. It's kind of like watching a podcast, but with a video audio there, and it's something you're discussing there, too. And also, I find it kind of like a little bit in the sense of a I forget her name. I think she was doing this beforehand. Nico Kitten something. It was like Ultra Nico I forget her name, but she did this beforehand, and she did a lot of reviews, like first-hand reviews, like just picking up the game and playing it first time kind of reviews, and I liked that, and that was a fun thing to do. You know, the Rad Brad does the same thing, but his is more in the lines of his first reactions to playing the game, and you can see if you like the game or not, if you want to play it. I kind of love that. That's why, like, most games I played, the reason why I didn't jump into playing Resident Evil 7 was the fact that I didn't know what the game was going to entail until I played it, and I kind of felt like the game was kind of shit. Like, I'm sorry, but the spoiler, I didn't like Resident Evil 7, but I'm going to discuss why I didn't later in that review. So, with that being said, you'll be seeing more of this, and hopefully everybody can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, but if you're watching this on Instagram and BitChute, please subscribe to those channels as well as the YouTube one. You know, I want to see this grow, so please watch. Take care. And also, if yeah, you'll be seeing more of me doing more things, so yeah, hopefully I can increase this channel's revenue. I honestly do want to make sure, I actually do want to make money coming from this channel, but that's not the whole point of doing this channel, you know. If your goal is for fame and fortune, then you should not be doing this then. That's how I kind of felt about it. I kind of felt lost afterwards, so I was like, okay, I have to rethink this whole channel thing, and really, I kind of do want to make entertainment for people, and try to get myself back into the swing of things of it. So, yeah, the 12-week training, the 2-a-day thing, I'm done doing it. There is going to be like a 2-a-day thing, but it's going to be more of like an easy thing in the morning and a hard thing at night. So, yeah, and there's going to be writing, and there's going to be breaks in between so I can get this thing going. So, yeah. Alright, I think I've talked long enough, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, love you, bye-bye, and remember, it's Happy Halloween, the most wonderful time of the year. Peace.